Hey, Nick Dadamio back with you today. I hope you had a great week and are looking forward to recharging yourself over the weekend. All right, so let's get right into it this afternoon. If you're waiting to feel confident before you prospect, if you're waiting to feel ready before you ask for the meeting, if you're waiting to feel motivated before you do the hard stuff, you're going to be waiting for a while. Because feelings don't lead results, identities do. Most sales professionals don't have a talent problem. They don't have a knowledge problem. They've got an inconsistency problem. And inconsistency is almost always an identity problem. Here's what I mean. You can know exactly what to do and still not do it if your identity is still living in the old version of you. So today, I want to give you a reset that's simple, powerful, and practical. We're going to focus on one shift. Stop acting like the person you've been and start acting like the person you're becoming. And I'm going to give you 3 points to lock it in. The first one is, let me tell you something I learned the hard way. There were seasons in my career, maybe you've been there too, where I didn't need more training. I didn't need more scripts. I didn't need another book. I needed to stop making decisions based upon how I felt that day. Because the truth is, some mornings you wake up and you feel unstoppable. Other mornings you wake up and feel heavy. And if your actions depend on your feelings, your pipeline looks exactly like that, up and down. So the first reset is this. Stop asking, do I feel like it? And start asking, what would the version of me I'm becoming do next? That question is a weapon. Because the version of you that's hitting their numbers consistently, that version of you that has pipeline, that version of you that's calm, clear, and in control, that version doesn't wait for perfect energy. They follow a process. So here's your line for the week. Write it down. I don't decide from my mood. I decide from my mission. And your mission is to create opportunities, not to manage email, not to scroll, not to react, but to create opportunities. That'll bring us to the second point. Every time you go to do the right thing, prospect, follow up, ask for the meeting, ask the hard question, your brain is going to pull you back. You'll hear that old voice. Don't call them right now. They're busy. You're going to annoy them. You can do this later. Yeah, send them an email instead. Yeah, you're not in the zone right now. That voice is not the truth. That voice is just comforting you. And comfort is expensive when it comes to sales. Because comfort feels good today and it costs you pipeline later. Here's the story I'll give you. Think of the old identity like a former version of you, trying to keep their job. It's like they're saying, hey, we've done it this way for years. Why change now? But growth requires discomfort, and discomfort requires leadership. So your job isn't to win an argument in your head. Your job is to say, I hear you, and we're going to do it anyway. That's the moment you start to separate yourself from the pack. Most representatives negotiate. Top representatives execute. Which brings us to the third point. Here's the most important truth of all. Confidence doesn't come first. Proof comes first. People think confidence is something you wait for, like it's going to show up and tap you on the shoulder. Nah, that's not how it happens. Confidence is built through repetitions. It's built through actions. It's built through keeping small promises to yourself. So this week, I don't want you asking, how do I feel today? I want you asking, what's one measurable action I can complete before noon that proves who I am? Before noon, because if you wait till the end of the day has already happened to you. You got pulled into meetings, emails, internal noise, and you lose the chance to create. So here's an example of proof actions that you can use for this week. 2 45-minute outreach blocks, phone calls, or connecting with people on LinkedIn. No distractions. 10 follow-ups that have been sitting too long. 1 referral asked to a happy customer. 1 reactivation message to a stalled opportunity. And 1 next step booked live before you hang up the phone. That's it. We're not chasing perfection. We're stacking proof. Because proof creates belief. Belief drives action, and actions create results. That's the mindset loop. So here's your reset for the week. Pick your identity statement. This week, I'm the kind of salesperson who is creating a vibrant pipeline. Pick your proof action. Before noon, I will do my call blocks. Do it for 5 days in a row. No drama, no debate, just reps. And if you want my 1-page worksheet that makes this simple, identity, proof, action, scoreboard, DM me identity and I'll send it over to you. And if you're ready to rebuild consistency with structure, numbers, and mindset, join my free Sales Foundations webinar. That's where we'll lock this in. And if this has resonated with you, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, trust the process and win the day. Thanks again for tuning in. Have a great week. We'll see you again next Friday.